Good evening. Um, we're glad that you're sharing with us today on Good Friday. We just wanted to put out several messages going through the seven last words of Jesus. So, me and a couple of my associate ministers will just be sharing a few messages this evening. Hopefully, you get a chance to watch them and enjoy. The first one we'll start with is Luke chapter 23, verses 34. From the time Jesus started on the cross to the time he took his last breath, there were seven distinct sayings that Jesus said, the seven last sayings of Jesus. The first is in Luke 23 and 34. It says, Jesus said, Father, forgive them, for they know not what they are doing. And they divided up his clothes by casting lots. And this sets up the refrains and the concepts of why Jesus died on the cross. And the first step is forgiveness. One of the questions I ask when I counsel couples, married couples, is I say, do you believe that your spouse would ever intentionally harm you? Overwhelmingly, over my 20 plus years of doing therapy, the answer is always no. I don't believe that my spouse would ever intentionally try to harm me. And I said, if that is the case, then anytime you suffer harm, it can be safe to assume that that was not the intent. And if their intent wasn't to harm me, then I have to figure out what happened where we missed each other, that our relationship, which was built to help, has now hurt. Likewise, understand that in this life, people will cross you, people will fail you. And the fiber that keeps units together, families, friendships, churches together, is our ability to forgive. Jesus forgave those who were against him, those who crucified him without any reason or merit. Jesus forgave them even though they didn't deserve it, nor did they ask for it. Forgiveness is always really, really difficult to discuss in dialogue amongst people because we really seek what we call justice. Like, we don't want to forgive unless someone apologizes, unless somebody makes restitution, unless things are changed or altered. That forgiveness is very, very dependent. But the model that Jesus showed is that forgiveness is needed and necessary, not just for the other person, but for us. Forgiveness is cutting the string of the pain of your past. It is the opportunity to release someone the burden of your hurt and releasing you from holding that burden down. Some people say that unforgiveness is like drinking poison, hoping someone else dies, and eventually it just kills you. Jesus, hanging on the cross, said, Father, forgive them. They just don't know what they're doing. They don't understand the value and the power of Jesus Christ, that they're being used by the enemy to cause harm to Jesus Christ, and at the same time being used by God for the redemption of the world. My encouragement to you as we talk about this first saying is, remember to forgive. When you stand praying, forgive. People will cross you, people will transgress you. Jesus died on the cross so we can forgive one another. Forgiveness is needed and necessary for the cross.